The COVID-19 business disruption in China will hurt the economy and inflationary outlook for several sectors by 2023. One such sector is medical technology, which is forecasting a significant negative impact on its sales, especially for the year's first half. In fact, J&J forecast that by 2023, its sales will be in the range of $96.9 billion to $97.9 billion, with a midpoint below Wall Street estimates. According to Reuters, the company's CFO, Joseph Walk, said in a conference call that the range that they presented was the most accurate considering all the macroeconomic and geopolitical uncertainty surrounding China. Richard Neuwitter, an analyst at financial consultancy Truist Securities, said that other medical technology companies are expected to echo this when they release their 2023 forecasts. As we mentioned, inflation has affected demand for customer healthcare products and driven up costs for the healthcare conglomerate, including, of course, drugs. This is partly due to the disruption of supply chains in China. But while, with the end of China's zero-COVID policy and the reopening of its economy, that supply chain is being restored, global inflation could still increase. Why? As raised by some during the extensive debate at the World Economic Forum in Davos, one point is that China will consume more energy, which will add to ongoing inflationary pressures affecting business economics. It is in this sense that the president of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, explained that the amount of LNG, liquefied natural gas, that they will be buying from the rest of the world will be higher than what we have seen, and there is not so much spare capacity in terms of oil and gas. So there will be constraints, there will be more inflationary pressure coming out of that added demand. The International Energy Agency also warned that companies could face higher costs when buying natural gas this year, as there will be more demand for the commodity. Separately, Bloomberg warned a few days ago that there are likely to be two forms of inflationary shock that China will impose on the rest of the world this year. The first will come from the drop in supply manufacturing, with industries struggling to maintain operations while sick workers stay home. And later, the demand shock, i.e. when Chinese consumers come out to spend heavily, will contribute to higher commodity prices. So far, in some countries like the U.S., tightening spending has helped keep commodity costs down, but at some point, Chinese imports will add to price pressures.